Hello folks, my proposition is to establish a skill development education fund in Pakistan, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be happening because of a very high population growth. I've described a few points in my summary as well, what population growth can contribute towards the education and employment and so many other things. And population is, one element which has got an impact on so many other things in the development agenda. Climate, it can lead towards pollution, it can lead towards technology, education, poverty, and if we are going to have a huge sort of population, then we're going to have low-income family needs and crime and these kinds of things that are going to happen, especially what we have been witnessing in the developing countries. 60% of the population is below the age of 30 years. That's a huge demographic dividend if you have to reap. And unfortunately in Pakistan we've got a very high unemployment rate because the people do not have the right education. People, in the first place, they don't have any education. And if they have any education, they don't have the right education, the skills-based education, what is needed in the industry. Unemployability is a bigger problem than unemployment. So, skills-based and technical education, which is more needed in the market-based education is needed.
The population of Pakistan now is approximately 180 million, which is 5 times as many people as there were in 1950. The population is growing by approximately 4 million a year, and it puts enormous strains on a variety of sectors. First, in the environment, so it's providing food, water, energy, and so on is very difficult for such a growing population. Economically speaking, a very rapidly growing population slows down economic growth and contributes to poverty. At a governmental level, we see the government struggling to provide schooling and healthcare and infrastructure for a growing population, and is often not succeeding. And then finally, we have high unemployment because there are large numbers of young people who are looking for jobs but cannot find jobs. So we have a young population that is frustrated, unemployed, and that leads to political unrest.
So, these are the two clips which I believe are very much important in, describing this. So together we can move forward in the partnership to development and sustainability, and that's what this fund is gonna be aiming at. These are the, 3 pillars of our working mechanism. Together, yes, we can achieve this unemployability, we can remove this, and with the help of this, we can reduce the unemployment as well. Skill-based education, which is much more needed in the industry, rather than theoretical education, hands-on practice experience. And students can go to the learning places, at the right learning places, to get the right sort of education. And it can contribute, obviously, it can, make an acceleration in your earnings, and socio-economic indicators are likely to be improved. And for financing this, we can look towards the development partners and the other technical agencies, to help us in the provision of the skill-based education through this fund. Thank you very much.